I am vastly different.
와이프를
TV or something like that, it would be like, this is healthy for you, take it! This one's healthy for you, take it! If you know anything about most of the women in the West, it's a whole different world right now. So a lot of the women in the West aren't really going towards the whole family type thing. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten married if that was the case. I really wanted somebody that was responsible, caring, and capable, and willing to be a partner in life, and that's exactly what she was. Yeah. They knew I was going to come here to see about finding a relationship. They were happy about that. My family tends to be very open and accepting. Kind of interesting the fact that both of our grandparents fought in the same war.
네, 동작 국립현충원에 이제 할아버지랑 할머니 이제 거기 계시니까 가야 된다 했더니 제프가 그때 자기 할아버지가 그 한국 참전 하셨다고 얘기해서 그때 처음 알았고, 사실 결혼하기 전에는 제가 제프가 그 미군이었는지도 몰랐거든요. 그래서 깜짝 놀랐죠.
Honestly, they probably might share a beer and then just be like, yeah, that was bad. That's probably what they would do, honestly, because, like I said, my dad was there during the hardest parts, and your grandfather was there at the hardest parts at the beginning.
My grandfather, North Korean, 북한이 이렇게 밑으로 계속 내려갈 때 싸우시다가 돌아가신 거고, 제프 할아버지는 이제 밑으로 다 내려가서 이제 부산에서 올라올 때 이제 싸우신 거고.
If they were together, they might talk a bit. Just knowing my grandfather, even him and his old war buddies, they didn't really talk a whole lot about that stuff.
You went to Iraq too.
Yeah, I went to Iraq. I was stationed here. I was Air Force, unlike my grandfather who was Army, but I was stationed here with the 2nd Infantry Division, which is the same unit that fought during the Korean War. Because of the agreements between Korea and the US, and we were pulling a lot of soldiers out, the 2nd Infantry Division actually has left Korea. But in their transit from leaving Korea, they were going to go to Iraq. And so I deployed to Iraq from Korea, so I wear the exact same combat patch as my grandfather. It makes me proud that I could serve the same as my grandfather. My brother actually went to Iraq too, but he was Navy, and my mom was Air Force, but she didn't go to war. She went to Washington State.
But whatever she was, Air Force.
Yep.
미국은 군인에 대해서 되게 존경돼, 완전 나라를 위해서 봉사하는 그런 개념이라서 네, 저도 깜짝 놀랐어요.
Very military family. I sent you a couple of pictures before. I am vastly different, at least, especially visually, than I was before. Oh, that was a funny one too. She said, I want to make you dress dandy, and I just go, huh?
Dandy. Your family and your sister, everybody, they surprised.
Completely changed my style. I'm a huge fan of dyeing my hair, but Yanni loves it.
Especially his mom and younger sister, they loved.
What do you call it? Fancy stick?
제가 이제 남편이 정말 얼굴에 뭘 하나도 안 바르거든요. 마스크팩 막 이런 거 쓰라고 줬더니 너무 싫어해서 스틱으로 된 요즘 이렇게 많이 쓰잖아요. 이제 처음에 줬는데 막 너무 싫어하는 거예요. 이렇게 I hate it, but he used.
It does keep the wrinkles down though, that's for sure. But I don't like anything sticky. I hate sticky. And the first fancy stick she gave me, it was super sticky. But the one she got now, it's a little sticky, but I'm okay with it.
And collagen.
I got used to it. I don't know. They get all these natural medicines. They'll be on like TV or something like that, and be like, "This is healthy for you. Take it. I don't want it. This one's healthy for you. Take it. I don't want it."
You always take it.
Fine.
I said we are over 40, so you should eat. So I hate it. And
Men in the U.S. don't really use a lot of like the skin products and stuff, but especially like my generation and the older generations, all these random little packets of something or another. It's a meal on its own.
But he said it's healthy. He knows it. That's why I just.
I think the one that I like the most is probably the ginseng. Though.
Yeah, he loves ginseng.
I love ginseng. But the ones that annoy me is she'll see something random on a TV show or random on the internet, and she'll be like, "Oh, this doctor said we need to take these," and I'm like, I don't want to. Oh, they thought it was really cool. They liked them. They thought it was
Especially,
awesome.
hair decoration.
Oh yeah, they loved the hair decorations.
Yeah.
That was probably the most favorite.
비녀랑 뒷꽂이. So we prepare everything.
Yeah, they loved the hanboks, but the hair accessories
Yeah.
were their favorite.
Everybody wanna take a photo together.
Yeah, we spent like an hour and a half just getting photos with the family. He wanted the jumagi.
He searched the internet
Yeah.
and then, I really like this one.
Yeah, we
What's that?
told him, he was like, well, that's not really normal. He said, but it's so cool. The jacket, the long jacket for the maid chicks. Traditionally, it's going to be the bride and the bride's mother that'll generally do it. Really old traditions coming more from like Europe, where it's going to be kind of like you're not supposed to see the bride in her dress until the day of the wedding. That still kind of is around in a few places. I wanted to go. It's like, this is us. This is not just Yanni. It's Yanni and I. It's both of us. So it's like, okay, I want to be in every step of this. I want to help pick out that.
결혼식 그 준비 처음부터 끝까지 막 혼자서 그걸 다 고르니까 그 준비하시는 분들이 이렇게 적극적인 남편은 너무 재밌어 하시면서 막 다 같이 도와주시고 그래서 좀 되게
Everything was her choice. I just made the suggestions. I would make all these different choices like this dress, this veil, things like that, and then let her decide if she liked it. And she did end up liking a lot of the ones I chose.
That's really helpful. 전부 다 너무 똑같아 보이고 저는 진짜 못 고르겠더라고요. 근데 이제 남편이 그렇게 다 해주니까 너무 편했죠. My mom made 잡채, 불고기, 김밥, 미역국.
There was none left. Her mom could be a chef at a restaurant.
그 중에 거의 한 대부분이 90% 이상이 이제 한국 음식을 처음 먹어보는 분들이었는데 Christopher took everything.
Yeah, he came with me here in 2016.
그래서 이제 한국 음식을 맛보고 보자마자 그걸 알고는 이거 남는 거 내가 다 갖고 갈 거라고. 그래서 진짜 다 국물까지 다 가져갔어요. Brother Brian never tried 김밥 before, but he said, I love 김밥. I wanna eat. Continuing, I wanna eat. That's why my mom visited his home and then teach him.
Yeah, there still is a lot of confusion in the U.S. The difference between kimbap and sushi.
Yeah. They said Korean sushi is something. That's why we
Yeah,
said no
a lot
kimbap.
of people love kimbap
Yeah.
in the variants, but they think it's sushi because they just know the roll that looks like this. A lot of Americans love kimbap, just don't know that's what it's called.
Yeah. And Rachel asked to my mom, teach me, please teach me make kimchi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they actually follow my sister now to the good Korean restaurant.
They love kimbap. Brian family, all family loves kimbap. That's why they can make because my mom teach them. My mom teach really well. She can't speak English, but she follow me, and then you do something like this and teach really well, right? So.
For example, Chuseok. Getting used to Chuseok. What the rituals, the way you're supposed to do things, setting everything up. I like the idea about honoring your ancestors and stuff like that. And then, at least as an American, I like shiny things, favorite holidays. And there's lights everywhere in the U.S., but you don't see them as much here. That takes a bit to get used to. More of the whole. Our big holidays are like birthday and Christmas, when you give gifts and stuff like that. And you kind of do a little bit of that with Chuseok, but
he usually prepare a gift for family 1 month before.
Well, we mostly only give money to like adults or older kids. Everybody else, we give gifts, and even to family, like my mom and dad, I don't give them money, I give them gifts, things like that.
But now he changed. He prepared something gift with some money.
Like for a
my
niece.
mom.
I enjoy doing that and makes them happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't even put my thick jacket on until it's at least -10.
When we're sleeping, he usually wear short and no cover. Winter time only really thin sheet, one sheet.
She won't let me open the window.
But he always hot.
I have the window open in the winter just to crack at least.
Yeah, when I feel cold, I just like this.
It's not bad. I mean, we'll turn on the ondol, but
Now he said not bad because turn on the ondol, he feel hot something. But your mom and your sister loves Wonder Baby. I think
Probably.
especially your mom.
My mom,
loves.
yeah. I
Oh,
just
you
generally
remember?
don't sit on the floor, but
Yeah.
I get a little easier too. It's just a matter of getting it comfortable. I'll tell you, even now when I go to stand up, it's like really hard to stand up. My legs don't want to work. But a lot of the culture from Korea is in there, so I kind of see that a lot when I'm in there. So it wasn't much of a surprise at all.